lighting is so glorious right now. I think there's a full moon tonight. I don't get new clothes that often. I'm really excited about this from Sezane. I'm still forming my thoughts on them. I was obsessing over this knit when I went to their pop-up or their like influencer event. This was the best kind of like knit material that I personally saw and felt. Tightly woven alpaca knit, and I love alpaca as a fiber for knitwear. It's a very sustainable option. Can't wait to style it and show you guys. I think I'm gonna wear it to the cottage. I'm really digging this color, and I paired it with these linen paper bag pants that I recently thrifted. I'm just gonna wear my sneakers and a tote bag. Let's go. Samuel's Park. This is where Hannah and I went to see the sunrise at one time. I don't know about you, but being next to a body of water and staring at the moon is one of my favorite things to do. I feel like it's almost a ritual for myself now. It's such a great time to reflect, to journal, and I find that I come back to myself. And it's nice that it's almost like a monthly thing, but this was such a beautiful and bright moonrise. I think it was the last eclipse of the year, and the day after that we made it up to the cottage. I can't believe this trip finally made it out of the group chat. It's been in planning for months. This was a random food stall on the side of the road we stopped by, and they had this goat curry poutine. It was delicious. I highly recommend if you ever drive up north. But this was just a nice little getaway in nature with my safe space, my girlfriends. I find that when you're an adult, like, it really takes just intentional time to be together, spend time together, and really slow down and rest. And that was what these few days was for me. I loved this little fireplace they had. This little tool was so funny. It was so random that there was this like Korean fried chicken place up north too. It was such a yummy dinner, and yeah, I just love hanging out with my friends, doing random things like playing telestrations, and of course we pulled tarot cards after too. But it's just moments like this that remind me of, you know, why we live and why community is so important, why friends are important, why your relationships are important. So go hug your friend. The next morning I woke up and it was literally snowing outside. None of us expected it. This was early in November, so there was no reason for it to be snowing already, but it was still fun. I love that we experienced our first snow of the season together. Like, look at how magical this is. I feel like now that it's mid-November, I'm kind of in like the holiday festive mood. Like, when would I ever be running through a field of snow looking like a little bean, you know? I just love doing random stuff for my inner child when I'm with my friends like this. It's so healing. We did a few hikes in nature, which was so restorative and nice, but I think this is just a good reminder for me to slow down. I feel like my mind's been racing, and oh my god, this grilled cheese and tomato soup was so bomb. Thank you to our friend Chef Janelle. Slowing down and remembering that, you know, the purpose of life is just community and experiences and little moments like this. Yeah, then we drove back home. I'm walking to a cafe to do some work and enjoy the sun, but it is so cold. Let's go to a cafe. It was just so sunny and nice, but the sun went behind clouds. But I'm going to a work event today. I just got ready. This is like the earliest I've been up in a hot minute. I'm gonna run out the door now. I did not vlog at all the rest of that work day. I forget sometimes when I watch my vlogs, like I have a full-time job besides all of this, but I never really documented on here. But anyway, my friend and I checked out that Viet spot in the East End called Hanoi Three Seasons, and it was pretty good. And then my other friend decided to go to Kissa, which is a vinyl bar, and it was a really great ambiance and vibe. The cocktails were super yummy, but a little bit pricey. I recommend it if you're looking for a cute date night spot though, or you want to catch up with your friends somewhere. And I'm just a sucker for when they have cold tea, like alcohol in a teapot, and love that they play hip hop later in the night. We're about to go to a protest for demanding a ceasefire in Toronto. I feel like it's going to be one of the biggest that we have here. I'm kind of hungover, so that's why I look like this. I'm gonna leave links to, if you're Canadian, there's a new petition to sign. I wanted to include this footage for anyone that's never been to a protest or a march. I think it's very important to show up and help amplify these voices and these messages in support of freeing Palestine. It's not a scary thing at all if you've never been to one, and I highly recommend showing up and showing support.
No justice! No peace! No justice!
From the river to the sea.
Getting a lot.
Walking home from the march and the protest now. It's always super emotional when you, I think, are there and like showing up and together. It reminds you of the power of, I think, collective activism, which is so important. So if you're Canadian, make sure to sign this petition. It literally takes seconds. I'm in the mood to do like a little solo date night to a like live music event. I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun, but I feel like I've been frowning a lot recently and like furrowing my eyebrows. Brows are looking weird. I didn't change the way that I fill them in or anything. I think I need to work on releasing the muscles there. I had finally found my energy again to want to like post online and share things online, and then I was like, no, I want this time to just be focused on the information around Palestine and Gaza. But I'm realizing like it's always going to be a lifelong thing to continue caring about all of these things and fighting for all of these things. You also continue to live life too. And that's the only way to make it sustainable. Otherwise, you would burn out. So I think I was just like being a little bit hard on myself, where I'm like, no, like I'm not gonna post anything unless it's related to helping Gaza. I'm going to fix these brows, put an outfit on. I think I'm gonna walk to the event. It's a little bit further than I expected. Maybe bike there. And then let's see. I'm excited to see who performs tonight. Here's the look I'm wearing tonight. Something that you've all seen before. That's the look. I love sprinkling in little solo dates every month or every few weeks, and I'm starting to treat them as if it was me solo traveling. Like bringing the energy that I would if I was in a totally different city or country to these events. And I've been really enjoying it so far because I feel like you never know who you'll meet. It's a great way to boost your confidence. I always go to the washroom in the beginning, make sure I look good, and give myself a mini pep talk. This washroom was so cool though. This event was all about live music and artists. Two of the artists at this event actually let me know they have another show the following week, so I went with a different friend, and that's what I love about doing things like this.
All these guys up here, everybody that's contributing to a performer tonight, they cost money. Y'all are supporting that, so again, please make some fucking noise. I love this.
in a perfect world, it's just you and me, fucking out of time. So stay another night, you can have it all.
If you isn't first, then you last. See me going fast. Ricky Bobby, hope I don't crash. Shake and bake every day, trying to get the cash and it last. I just gotta pass. Majority of what's in these kind of they wanna smash. We never the flash. Don't forget the hash from the stash and the flash. I told him to bring it back. Told him to
Chill, but I'm about to go berserk. Berserk, berserk. Swear to speed is super chill, but I'm about to go berserk.
Hi all. A little bit insane right now. I've been sitting on like this vlog footage for 2 weeks now. It's just been obviously a lot happening in the world, right? It's like really weird that world events like this are happening and then we kind of also have to go about life business as usual. It's a very weird time and I find myself often struggling in times like this. It also doesn't help that like for the past week or so I've been helping my dad go through the process of like buying a new car. Like I'm helping him buy a new car. He retired last year. It's this big thing. I don't know what it is about helping your like immigrant parents. It's always so much more triggering, stressful, and anxiety inducing than it needs to be. And that's added to a lot of the overwhelm. Like it really feels like I haven't done much for myself in this time because my brain is just consumed with like helping him figure this out, and it really doesn't need to be this hard of a process. I'm constantly reminding myself that, you know, I want to give back to him. Like I want to help him with this, and I genuinely do, and it makes me happy that I'm able to. He's not intentionally trying to trigger me or cause me all this anxiety, you know what I mean? So I think that's also played a part in me not really like making time to edit a video or like showing up online because I'm just so exhausted at the end of the day and I'm just like, I just want to lay in bed and like turn my brain off. Just know that you're doing your best and that's all that matters, and we need to live our lives for ourselves even though we also want to help them, you know? I totally forgot I also went home to help my dad change his tires and my uncles to winter tires. Like what a good daughter I am. Here's to being the eldest daughter of the eldest son of a family. But how cool is it I know how to change tires, guys? I feel like that's a good skill to have. And check out my dad's jacket, so cool. His jacket? Look at how vintage it is. The lighting was just so beautiful here, so I wanted to pop in and give you guys that quick update. On days where it's sunny, the light basically reflects off of the building next to me and then gives me this beautiful like soft light, which is I'm so grateful for. Anyway, that was my not so quick catch up at the end of this vlog, but I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Hope you're doing okay. Bye.